Hi, today I want to talk about the energy of money because I have been receiving some downloads from my own spirit guides, ancestors as well, in my own healing journey and in my own healing of my relationship with money. So, if you are feeling challenged with abundance, if you feel that you have any blocks with regards to abundance, to wealth, to money, please stick around to the end because I'm going to share some tips on how you are able to or can overcome that. So, 12 months ago, when I left a stable and secure career to start my own business, my healing around my money monsters and my relationship with money began. For a long time, what I realized in the last month was that I was rejecting my earthly existence. The 9 to 5 felt like a trap, a rat race driven by a system that was power hungry and an insatiable hunger. And it left me questioning why. I also saw the effect money had on relationships, especially family. I think we all can relate to that. The widening gap between rich and poor, especially in Africa, where luxury and starvation coexist side by side. I couldn't understand why money couldn't be shared more fairly and why some were able to live in abundance while others struggled to survive. And it felt like an overwhelming problem to solve. So I stayed in the grind, repeating the mantra and absorbing the mantra that the hustle and the grind is a necessary evil to be on earth. But beneath that mantra, and here is where the trick comes in, beneath that, my nervous system and my subconscious mind were saying something else. They were carrying anxiety, fear, and unworthiness. And those are all signals that I was not just rejecting money, but my own ability to receive it. I was essentially invisible to the energy of money. And I still work with this belief every day to rewire my own narrative. And after seeing the effect firsthand my nervous system has on my abundance, I was inspired to do this video for you. So, money and your nervous system. Think about this for a moment. How do you feel when you log into your bank account to pay your bills, especially now that it's the beginning of the month and all the debit orders are going through? Do you tense up? Do you clench your jaw or feel dread? And that is what your nervous system's message to you is around money and abundance. Your nervous system is actually the landing pad for money. So if it's wired for fear or for scarcity, affirmations alone are not going to shift your reality. I have seen that safety in the body is foundational to allowing wealth a grounded place to land. Money and subconscious beliefs. Receiving is actually a feminine energy, and I've spoken about this in some of my videos that money carries both a masculine and a feminine energy. The receiving of money is a feminine energy, but many of us carry the subconscious belief that whispers, I am not worthy, I am undeserving of abundance. We look at the fancy houses and the fancy cars and we begrudge it in a way, thinking, I'm never going to get there. And this belief around not being worthy doesn't just block compliments or kindness, it blocks abundance as well. Ask yourself, and this is how you know you'll have that block, is ask yourself, how do you feel when someone gives you a compliment or offers to pay a meal? Do you deflect it, dismiss it, or shrink away from it? And this, I'm seeing a lot of this in the feminine embodiment at the moment, because women are now shifting from fighting to be more masculine to learning how to be more feminine again. So if you struggle to receive in small ways, you will also struggle to receive in larger ways, including financial abundance. So let's talk about the feminine and masculine energy of money. As a feminine energy, money wants to flow, it wants to create, it wants to multiply, socialize even, make friends, and then return with those friends. Abundance, right? It thrives in freedom, creativity, and receptivity. As with the element of ether, which is the fifth element, money exists in energetic form first, in our ideas, in our manifestations, in our prayers, and that is a 5D frequency or energy. So it holds that idea and creativity until it is able to find a body or a grounded body, a safe grounded vessel to land into. As a masculine energy, money thrives in a container that is safe and that is grounded. So respect, safety, structure, and boundaries allow it to land and to stay. So when we are balanced in masculine and feminine, when these energies are harmonized, money feels welcome. It can flow towards you and remain in your space because it feels safe, hibernating, earning interest until it is ready to flow again. So, how can you rewire your relationship with money? Tip number one, ground into your body. Practice breath work, meditation, or walking barefoot to regulate the nervous system and remind your nervous system that it is safe. So that's a physical aspect. Second, practice reframing your subconscious belief. So become aware of those moments when you are feeling unworthy and saying, I don't deserve this. And gently replace it with, I am a sacred vessel for abundance. Awareness of where you are and who you are with in these moments can also help bring an understanding of where these beliefs come from. Third tip, celebrate receiving. Accept compliments with grace. I know this is something I really struggle with. Practice saying thank you without deflection. And we all, well, at least I do it. I'm like, nah, no, you're just being kind, instead of just saying thank you. Tip number 4, honor money as sacred. Create rituals around receiving and spending as well. So when your debit orders are going through, light a candle or say a little blessing or prayer as the bills are getting paid, thanking your money for what it's allowing in your life, the electricity bill, the water bill, the roof over your head, the meal on your table. Bless it as it flows out and serves you, and as it comes in. We tend to only celebrate when money comes in, not when it is going out. Shift perspective. So if we don't have wealth, we tend to begrudge it. Instead of begrudging where it isn't present for you. So right now, as an example, I would really love one of those news jetours, or however you pronounce it, that look like a Jeep, but I'm not able to have that right now. But celebrate it in others when you see what others have that you may want but don't yet have. Celebrate it as a proof of possibility. By honoring the abundance outside of you, you signal readiness to receive it within you. A reminder also that wealth is beyond money. It is also a powerful practice to reframe what wealth is. Wealth isn't limited to money. True wealth includes health, love, creativity, your freedom, and connection to others. So when you expand your definition of wealth, you start noticing abundance in every area and in every moment of your life. Money then becomes just one expression of that abundance, not the whole story, but part of a greater flow that supports your journey. How my work supports this transformation. So, through my energy work and body emotion code, I help release any trapped emotions or subconscious beliefs you may have and nervous system imprints that constrict the flow of abundance. With Enneagram coaching, we uncover the core motivations behind your subconscious beliefs. And with my clairvoyance, I'm able to get to the root cause of where these blocks are coming from, even going generations back, so that I can guide you toward alignment with both the 3D physical reality and your 5D spiritual reality. So if you want to book a session, I'm going to leave my details in the description box below. But in closing, I want to leave you with this. Money is a beautiful energy. It is part of our earthly journey, part of the ego, part of the dance we experience in every moment of every day. To reject your physical reality is to reject your own ability to hold wealth safely. So it begins with your grounding, it begins with your sense of safety and your subconscious belief that you do deserve and that you are worthy. When you welcome money as both energy and matter, you become visible to it, and it is given the permission to flow towards you with ease. If this resonated with you, please leave a comment and share your experience. And I also welcome you to get in touch with me. Thank you so much and sending you so much love.